everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Anne and I make videos about how I make money online, my various home-based businesses, everything from reselling on eBay and now whatnot, to creating content on YouTube, to publishing books, and my newest venture, which is an Etsy sticker shop. So if any of those topics are of interest to you, I hope you'll go ahead and subscribe. And today's video is going to be just me going over my second half of 2022 goals. We are halfway through the year, although I don't know about anybody else, but I still feel like it's 2019. Like did the pandemic happen? I feel we've all just been like stuck. So I still have to remind myself, no, this is 2022. We are almost at 2023. So I don't normally write my goals and things down, but now that I'm older, if I don't write it down, I'm just like, what's going on? I don't know. So I have to write it down. So I did do the second half goals for 2022. So in this video, I'm going to be going over my books, my sticker shop, YouTube channels, and reselling. So let's just dive into it. Be a chatty video. So if you want to do something else while I chat, you can, because you won't miss anything unless you want to look at my wacky facial expressions. So my main source of income are my books, my self-published books. Now I have two pen names that I publish books under. The first would be my own name. That's my name. And I have non-fiction business books. These are on Amazon. They're also wide on some other sites, but the main source of income is Amazon. So I've got my YouTube book, selling on eBay book, and how to make money when you publish books on Amazon. And I have some other eBay books as well under my own pen name, as well as business planners that I do every year. So like I have a YouTube, they're planners and accounting ledgers. So if you need help with taxes, I've got the reseller, the dedicated eBay, and then this year I did a dedicated Etsy and a dedicated Poshmark with all of the financial worksheets that you need to do to track your income. And then I have another pen name, Jean Lee, that I publish. Oh, I was going to get stuff out. That I publish what you call low and no content books. So these are guided journals. I have coloring books. Those are all on Amazon. And under that same pen name, I actually started my Etsy sticker shop, which we'll get to. But books, selling books on Amazon, mainly paper book, is my main source of income. So for the second half of the year, number one, in August, I need to start working on the business planners. The ones that do the best for me have been, oh, these are freaking heavy. Oh, are the dedicated eBay planner and ledger and the reseller planner and ledger. The Poshmark and Etsy ones didn't do as well. I probably will actually do the Poshmark one again because it's pretty easy. I don't know that I'll do that. I guess I could do the Etsy. Once I get one together, it's not too hard to do the others. But I'd like to do a dedicated Etsy sticker shop planner and maybe a whatnot planner. Where did I just put my list of goals? Oh my gosh, it's already buried. Oh my gosh. And then, excuse me, and then the YouTube planner. I'm going to work on those in August so that they are prepped and ready. I'll probably release those in October. So August will give me time to put them all together. It's quite a big project. You know, these are thick books, and all of the pages are custom inside with the, the planning parts and then the accounting parts, which is a big part of that because you got to pay taxes. So that's my plan for August. Dedicate myself to the planners until they're done for release in October. And like I said, I'd like to do an Etsy sticker shop one and maybe a whatnot one. Although I guess I could maybe do for whatnot. And what was the other thing? Oh, an Amazon KDP planner. Because I have my Amazon KDP book. I think a planner would go well with it. Planner accounting ledger. So that's the plan for August, which is next month. It's a big project, so I'm already like, ugh, but I got to do it. I am working on a new book. I actually have several book ideas written down. I really need to get back into publishing. I've been neglecting it, and Amazon, like eBay and every other site, it's kind of needy. It wants you to keep putting content up. I have not published a nonfiction book since my release of the business books and planners at the end of last year. I was trying to get more coloring books up under my other pen name, and then I got distracted because I was like, well, the books are selling well, I don't really have to. But my numbers have been dropping lately because last week they've been terrible. One of my books has dropped in the rankings, so I've got to rework ads, get that back up. So it's just that reminder of like, this is your main income. Why don't you pay a little bit more attention to it? So I am trying to get back into getting coloring books up, trying to get one up a week, which at this point I have a process. It goes pretty fast, pretty easy. I just need to commit the time to do it. But I do have several books in the works. I'm at 7,000 words on one. These are all nonfiction business books that I'd publish under my own name. And I have some other books in mind. So I really need to focus on that. I would love to get back into fiction. I've got like several fiction books I've kind of stopped and started. I have one that I really would like to do, but again, it's just time. It's just, there's a lot going on. If you don't know, I'm a full-time caregiver for my dad. He's 90. I've got 2 dogs. I've got a house. Life has been kicking my booty lately, which I'll talk about a little bit more when I get down to the reselling part. But yeah, it's just, and I need sleep. I don't know, these people are like, I sleep 2 hours a night, Martha Stewart's and all. No, I need to sleep. So that's the books. I will get the planners for August. I will update the other books because I do new editions, and I will have to do those in September to get them released end of October, 1st of November. So that's the priority, are the books. Moving on to my Etsy sticker shop, which I just love, which is so fun. And let's see, I've had it for like 3 months now, and it was chugging along, doing great. My plan was to invest money in it. I had money, I was going to invest it and grow it fast rather than sell a few, invest the profits, and build it slow. I was like, full on, let's go. And then my fence in the backyard was like, I'm done. I'm not going to function anymore. Last year, part of it blew over. I hired one of my friend's husband to come over and he braced it up. But yeah, it's falling down now on the other side. It's falling towards the neighbor's house. The only reason it's up on that side is because they have trees and bushes that are propping it up. And I have put a ladder and a beam and even some lawn equipment over on the other side to hold it up. Contractors, builders, they are all backed up. A guy I went to high school with lives near me. He came over and gave me a card. He and his girlfriend are friends with a guy who's just started a business with his dad. Isn't that always this? Like, they know a guy that, anyway, he gave me this kid's card and he is in business now with his father. They've worked masonry for years and they've now branched out on their own. And so I was able to hire them to do the fence, but they had a 2-month lead. They're booked. Hopefully they will start next week. But that's $7,200 to replace my fence. They're going to take out what's there, haul it away, and then a whole new fence. I have to have it. I have 2 dogs. The neighbors, when they put their fence up, they attached it to my fence. So, like, if my fence goes down, I suppose theirs would go down too. I don't know, but I need the fence. They were the people I could get here to do it the fastest, even 2 months out. So that's $7,200. So they want the sticker money. But I have been a little bit here and there, but hopefully once the fence is done, like I said, hopefully they'll do it next week and it's all paid for. And I'm like, okay, that project is done. I can kind of move on from that. So with the stickers, I'm also adding magnets. Magnets are popular. So the same design that's on a sticker, I can do in a magnet. So I've been adding magnets in and those are very popular as well. So again, what I'm trying to do now is trying to get magnets made for every sticker I already have and then get some new designs up. And I'm also running Etsy ads at only $3 a day. I don't really see that Etsy ads worked that great for me, but it's more of just to keep your name out there. And if people see you so many times, maybe they'll remember. So I do $3 a day. So between that and an Etsy Plus store, it's, you know, $100, $110 a day to run the Etsy shop. And sales have been down because it's summer and because I haven't been growing it. Etsy is very much like eBay, where they expect you to just keep listing. I do want to get to a point where maybe I'm adding a new sticker a day on Etsy, or at least every other day, putting something new up, and I've just had to stop that for now. So it's there. I'll get back to it. Next are my YouTube channels. I have two. I have this one, and then I have a vlog channel. And, you know, it's been all over the place over the years. I originally started solely creating reselling content. That's how this channel grew. I don't really do dedicated reselling content anymore because I'm not a full-time reseller. So my numbers they're not good. They're not good. But I did on my vlog channel film a video of our new theme park, and that was like a lot of views. I'm like, great. I would love, because I love going there and I'd love to make more videos. And then life happened, which we will get to, and I just haven't been able to go. But I'd like to eventually get more vlogs up, you know, at least of the theme park. And on here, get back into a bit more of a routine of putting up business related videos. I'm not going to say a schedule, because every time I say a schedule, life is like, nope, let me kick you in the butt. You are not having a schedule. So yeah, don't expect videos. I may not do them, but I want to. I really like on this channel being able to do videos about Whatnot, which I'll talk more about when we get to the reselling part. Yeah, so I would love to do more videos. I want to keep YouTube active. If you don't keep it active, there's, you know, if you don't put anything up for too long, you could lose your monetization. So even though I don't make that much money on here anymore, I at least want to keep active and keep getting what's there. So, and it also is a good advertising for me for my business. If people watch the videos, they might go over and look at my books. They might go to my Etsy sticker shop. They might go to Whatnots, and I'm there now. So it does kind of work as advertising for my businesses. I just feel it's important to keep going. And then finally, reselling. And here's where life kicked my butt last weekend. Okay, if you're totally new here, I was full-time reseller for many years. Started on eBay, then I did Amazon Merchant Fulfilled, then eBay again. Second, I went from new gift items and wholesale to secondhand, vintage, estate sale. I dabbled on Etsy doing vintage. I did Poshmark for like a year, Amazon FBA, but always in the end, we go back to eBay secondhand. And now we have Whatnot, which I've already done some videos about Whatnot. And I was like, I love Whatnot. It's such a great way to move inventory fast. I have been, even though I'm not full-time reselling, I have had some things, you know, here and there I put on eBay, but I still love to go to estate sales. So I was picking things up and using them as like my insurance, my backup. Like if I need money, I could just sell this stuff. And they're all in the basement. Great. Until last weekend when I got water in my basement. Turns out the sewer line plug was rotted, dead, disappeared, and my sump pump was dead. So yeah, I went down to the basement. If you're familiar, if you've watched my videos before, you know I have a basement. Half is finished, half is not. The finished house has carpet. And I was also doing my Whatnot sales down there. So I go downstairs because I want to do another Whatnot sale. So I'm walking on the carpet to go over to the inventory to pull it. And all of a sudden my foot goes squish into the carpet. Half of the carpet, thank God not all of it, but half the carpet was wet because of the plug in the drain and the sump pump dying. So that began a just stress beyond, it was a lot. If you follow me on Instagram, you know, I was having a time, because I had to get that carpet dry to prevent mold. That was the number one thing. Got to dry the carpet, prevent the mold. However, where the wet carpet was, that's where all my stuff was, my shelving, boxes, everything that was like my backup, and my own collections as well, but also things that I'd picked up to resell and that I had started to sell and whatnot, was all on the carpeted side. So some boxes on the ground did get wet. I lost 3 big boxes of liquidation items, like high-end liquidation, that I'd honestly been just waiting to take to the consignment store for the winter. They were winter accessories. And I couldn't do it last year because pandemic, staffing shortages, I could just never get anything in there. They were like, sorry, we're not doing consignment today. So I'm like, fine, I'll just wait till this year. All of that, those boxes did get wet. Now, not everything in them got wet, but once something's wet, no, bye. I also had to move everything out of that area and get the shelves out so that I could get the water vacuumed up. And I didn't have anywhere to put anything. So I had to make a decision and just say, if I bought it for resale, it's going out of the house. I tossed it out on the curb because I had to move it. The main priority was drying the carpet to prevent the mold. That was first, foremost, that was it. If I was gonna try to save anything, it was gonna be stuff I bought, paid up for, collectibles that I never had intended to resell, I just got for myself, I paid up for. So dry the carpet, and then if I can save anything, it'd be my own stuff, but reselling, it's gotta go because I have to move it and there was nowhere to move it to. So that was just, I had to get the plumber out, had to get a new sump pump. The thing with the sump pump, he just was able to replace the mechanism. It was still $900, but at least the hole and everything was drilled. Because I think when I got it 10 years ago, it was like $3,000 or so. So that was already done, but it was, $900 for a new sump pump, and the emergency call and the new plug. And then I went to Lowe's and I bought 3 fans. And then I was trying to mop up the water with my own plain little carpet cleaning vacuum, and a couple of people told me, no, go to Home Depot and rent the vacuum thing, which I didn't know about. I'm glad they said that. So then Sunday morning I went out and I rented the vacuum. So it was get all the stuff out of the basement to where just the shelving was there, move a shelf, suck up all the water from that area, which, I went over and over and over again. It wasn't just a one pass thing. Put the fans on it. As soon as I was sure that area was dry, put a shelf over there to expose another section to suck up the water. So that was all I did for 2 days, was suck up water, dry the carpet. By the time Sunday night came around, and I'd just been going nonstop, had barely eaten or drank anything, just doing that, I finally was like, okay, I think I've got it as dry as I can get. And my body heard that and just went, oh my gosh. I just was exhausted. Every muscle in my body hurt for days. It just took a lot. And I still, the next 4 days still was double checking. Still was using the vacuum just to make sure that not one single drop would come up. There was no odor anymore. There was no dampness. Still running the fans. I had to buy a new dehumidifier because my old one was broken too. So, within a couple days, I'd spent $1,600 on these repairs and equipment to dry the carpet. Fortunately, I got the carpet dry, stopped any mold, and was able to salvage that and then put the shelves back. And like I said, I salvaged my own collectibles, what I could, but anything I had bought to resell mostly was gone, unless there were a few things that were already upstairs. But yeah, everything was gone. Number one, because it had gotten damp. But number two, even if it didn't, I had to move it because I didn't have anywhere to put it. The other side of the basement was full. There was just nowhere for it to go. And again, priority was dry the carpet. So I basically lost all of my reselling inventory. The inventory I had been saving in case I needed money to pay bills. Never thinking oh, now I've got a bill, but the stuff I was going to sell to pay for it got ruined. So that was the whole thing. But I had been selling on Whatnot. I'd done 5 sales on Whatnot. As I make this video, I've still got some more money coming in, but so far, after 2 weeks, I've been able to withdraw $627 from Whatnot, from those 5 sales. Like I said, I've still got some more money coming in, but it was great when I was just kind of trying to liquidate smalls and things that were around, and I was going to keep doing that. I was going to dip into that inventory and get, sell the small things off that I had, but now I don't have anything to sell. So that sucked. But as far as reselling, I would love to still pick up things that I could sell on Whatnot. I think it's a great platform. The estate sale and antique section does need to get bigger. The clothing sellers are killing it over there. But Whatnot right now is so seller heavy. Not that sellers don't buy, but we need more dedicated buyers. There's going to be a big like estate sale antique 24-hour extravaganza, or is it like 3 days? Extravaganza they're having. I didn't sign up for that because, again, I can't plan anything in life. I've got so much going on this week and next week, but I'm hoping that like this big, promo for the estate sale and antique category will help. And I have started an estate sale and antique group on Facebook for both buyers and sellers. That'll be linked below if you'd like to come and join. So I would like to pick up things for Whatnot, but right now I really don't have much money. I need to focus on my books. So, life just kicks your butt sometimes. And between the basement and the fence, Teddy, my youngest pug, has been dealing with skin issues. I'm going to the doctor a lot, lots of medications. I'm having to take him down to Ames, to Iowa State University, to the vet school there, because that is where the dog dermatologist is. So that's next week. My dad has a bunch of appointments this week. It's just this next couple weeks especially, it's just super busy with appointments. So I don't have anything to sell and Whatnot, and I wouldn't probably be able to do it anyway because I got other stuff to do. Hopefully once July gets over with here, things will kind of settle down. But it's just been a crappy last week, and water in the basement is bad enough. Water in your house is bad enough. But when it's on the carpet, this is the second time it's happened to me. The first time it happened is when I went and got the sump pump and the drain and all the things, and never thought like, oh, those things are going to die eventually. Because back in my day, things lasted forever, and they don't make them like they used to. I'm pretty sure the house I grew up in had a sump pump that lasted forever. Mine lasted 10 years. It didn't tell me it was going to die. It should have a warning button on there like, I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dead, you're going to get water. Oh. So anyway, it's been crazy, but now I'm trying to settle back into work, focus on books, because that's my main income, and that's just something I can do at the computer. Hopefully I can get my sticker business back on track. Would love to get back into reselling here and there on Whatnot, just because it's super fun, and it's a great way if I get things that are super cheap, make a little bit extra money, but and then YouTube, trying to like put some more content up here just to be a little bit more consistent. And again, to just get that little bit of extra money coming in. So anyway, that is what I am planning for the second half of the year. Let me know what your goals are below. Leave a comment telling me what you are hoping to accomplish in your businesses for the rest of the year. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And now I'm going to go back to writing some more books, and hopefully they will sell. That's all I got. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.